Theorello, A Shepherd's Edillion by Edmund Bolton. Published in England's Helicon in 1600. Read by Frank Blissett. You shepherds which on hillocks sit like princes on their thrones, and guide your flocks which else would flit, your flocks of little ones. Good kings have not disdained it, but shepherds have been named. A sheep hook is a scepter fit for people well reclaimed. The shepherd's life so honored is and praised, that kings less happy seem, though higher raised. The summer sun hath gilded fair with morning rays the mountains. The birds do carol in the air, and naked nymphs in fountains. The sylvans in their shagged hair with hamadryads trace. The shady satyrs make a choir which rocks with echo's grace. All breathe delight, all solace in the season. Not now to sing were enemy to reason. Cosma, my love, and more than so, the life of my affections, nor life alone, but lady too, and queen of their directions. Cosma, my love, is fair, you know, and which you shepherds know not. Is, Sophie said, thence called so, but names her beauty show not. Yet hath the world no better name than she, and then the world no fairer thing can be. The sun upon her forehead stands, or jewel sunlike glorious, her forehead wrought with Jove's own hands, for heavenly white notorious. Her golden locks like Herma's sands, or than bright Hermas brighter. A spangled cowl binds in with bands, than silver morning lighter. And if the planets are the chief in skies, no other stars than planets are her eyes. Her cheek, her lip, fresh cheek, more fresh than self-blown buds of roses, rare lips, more red than those of flesh which thousand sweets encloses, sweet breath which all things doth refresh, and words than breath far sweeter. Cheek firm, lip firm, not frail nor nesh, as substance which is fleeter, in praise do not surmount, although in placing, her crystal neck, round breast, and arms embracing. The thorough shining air, I ween, is not so perfect clear, as is the sky of her fair skin, whereon no spots appear. The parts which ought not to be seen for sovereign worth excel. Her thighs with azure branched being, and all in her are well. Long ivory hands, legs straighter than the pine, well-shapen feet, but virtue most divine. Nor clothed like a shepherdess, but rather like a queen. Her mantle doth the forms express of all which may be seen. Robe fitter for an empress than for a shepherd's love. Robe fit alone for such a lass as emperors doth move. Robe which heaven's queen, the bride of her own brother, would grace herself with, or with such another. Whoever and who else but Jove embroidered the same, he knew the world and what did move in all the mighty frame. So well, belike his skill to prove, the counterfeits he wrought, of wood gods and of every grove, and all which else was aught. Is there a beast, a bird, a fish worth note? than that he drew and pictured in her coat. A veil of lawn like vapor thin upon her ankle trails, through which the shapes discerned been, as to and fro it sails, shapes both of men who never lin to search her wonders out, of monsters and of gods akin which her empale about. A little world her flowing garment seems, and who but as a wonder thereof deems? For here and there appear forth towers among the chalky downs, cities among the country bowers which smiling sunshine crowns. Her metal buskin decked with flowers, as the earth when frosts are gone, besprinkled with the orient showers of hail and pebble stone. Her feature peerless, peerless her attire, I can but love her love with zeal entire. Oh, who can sing her beauties best, or that remains unsung? Do thou, Apollo, tune the rest, unworthy is my tongue. To gaze on her is to be blessed, so wondrous fair her face is. Her fairness cannot be expressed in goddesses nor graces. I love, my love, the goodly work of nature, admire her face, but more admire her stature. On thee, O Cosma, will I gaze, and read thy beauties ever, delighting in the blessed maze which can be ended never. For in the lustre of thy rays appears thy parent's brightness, who himself infinite displays in thee his proper greatness. My song must end, but never my desire, for Cosma's face is Theorello's fire. That was Theorello, a Shepherd's Edillion, by Edmund Bolton, published in England's Helicon in 1600, read by Frank Blissett.